almost in every home. I remember when some of us were coming up, were young, we had this Obra. Okay, if you there's this program on GT, I think they normally used to have it on Sundays. If you don't have television set, if you don't have a television set to watch this program, when it's time around 7:30 or 8 p.m., you have to move to the nearby house where you can have access to the television so that you can watch this program. And now, by the grace of God, we have television sets everywhere in the country. So once there is a problem in internet connectivity, power outage, accessibility, particularly those at the remote places, then we can now adapt television, okay, sets using this medium, this platform, television, FM, radio station, to promote teaching and learning in the wake of coronavirus pandemic. That's the point here. Good. So we have to take note of this. Now, if that is the case, and work must continue, teaching and learning must continue, what must we do? Every home must now be empowered technologically. And what you mean is that it will be expedient, it will be necessary enough for every developing country, okay, to create a technological fund with the intention of mobilizing funds to empower every home technologically. It is no longer furnishing physical or face-to-face schools with computers, but it is about empowering every home with computer, internet accessibility, and improving internet connectivity nationwide and in Africa as a whole. So that is what you mean here. Every home must be empowered technologically. If the home is not empowered, and we think of empowering schools, empowering our universities technologically. When you go to GT, we have a lot of things that we have access. We have internet connectivity. We have access to so many things there that actually promote teaching and learning effectively and efficiently when it comes to distance learning or online teaching and learning. But now that you cannot go to campus, you cannot go to school, what can we do? That is why every home needs to be empowered technologically. So it's now necessary, it's crucial, it's of paramount importance, it's of primus inter pares that every home must be empowered technologically in Africa, not just empowering our schools or our educational institutions. Good. So just as I said, if we are ready to adapt TV, radio stations, okay, as teaching and learning platform nationwide or in Africa as a whole, what must we do? Then our leaders have to do something. That is where the passage of the bill is very important here. The parliament in every African country should pass or enact a bill to make teaching and learning on both public and private TV stations obligatory from 7 a.m. to 12 noon. I hope I said that. Every day, before any program, with the aim of helping children, learners who may not have access to internet in the country to learn. If this is not done nationwide or in Africa, most parents, particularly those who are fond of watching movies and other non-academic programs, will not even encourage their children to take an active participation in distance learning on TV or radio stations. For instance, on Ghana Learning TV, they cannot cater for all pre-tertiary institutions. Against this background, that the passage or the promulgation of a bill, distance learning education bill, is highly crucial or important. Good. Now, recommendations. We conclude very soon. It will not be out of place to set up a technological committee consisting of teachers from basic to tertiary level to spearhead how to ensure effective and efficient teaching and learning online. When it comes to distance learning or education here, you need to have a technological committee, okay, right from basic to tertiary level, to see how to mobilize spearhead to ensure effective and efficient teaching and learning remotely or online. This is the time we have to prove that we have ICT experts in the country who can help all and sundry to make a judicial use of technology in our educational institutions, and not mere profession or confession of having ICT gurus. We have a lot of ICT gurus in the country. In our universities, we have a lot of them. Almost in every school, we have ICT gurus there. But what can they do now? The ICT experts that we have, what can we do now? What can we do now? Those of us who purport, who claim to be gurus in ICT, in technology, what can we do now to solve our problem of internet connectivity problem or internet accessibility to internet, power outage, and what have you? What can we do now? This is what we need to do. Having certificates or degree, be a degree holder, a PhD holder, MPhil holder in ICT without showing a pragmatic or practical competence is a mirage. In other words, it's a monumental fiasco. It's of no use. It's of no use. That's what I want to say here. You have the ICT, you have the certificate in ICT, a PhD holder in ICT, a PhD holder in technology, a PhD holder in applied technology, but you cannot apply anything in Africa, in our countries. And we claim we have a lot of ICT gurus. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not convincing at all. So what you mean here is that having certificate in ICT without showing pragmatic or practical competence when it comes to using it practically, using ICT practically in context,
I love it.
It's a mirage and synonymous with illiteracy. It's like you have illiteracy in applied technology in education. That is it. So without applying the technology that you claim, that you purport to have studied in school to solve our problems, you cannot claim to be educated technologically. Then you are not, you have not been educated technologically. You are illiterate. That is what you want to say here. Great. Now, conclusion. Distance or online teaching and learning in Africa is pregnant with so many issues, especially poor internet connectivity, frequent power outage, and inaccessibility of internet in remote places. Based on this, there is no way that we can ensure effective online or distance education in Africa, and to be precisely in Ghana. So then what must we do? We are saying that it's very important that a bill has to be passed to make teaching and learning on all TV and FM radio stations in African countries obligatory due to coronavirus pandemic. Doing so can never be emphasized. In short, promoting distance, online teaching and learning can only become effective and efficient when all homes have been empowered technologically with regard to easy, simple accessibility of internet, as well as improving internet connectivity in Africa, particularly in African countries or in developing countries. So that is the end of our discussion. May say thank you, merci beaucoup. This is my brother and friend Michael Owusu, Tabiri. Now, questions and comments. That let's make teaching and learning compulsory. In short, let's make teaching and learning compulsory, obligatory in all TV and FM or radio stations from 7 a.m. to 12 noon every day as a stepping stone to online or distance education in Africa. Thank you very much. Now, comments and questions. Yes, I'm listening.
Good evening, class. This is Kabila. This is Kabila.
Oh, okay, Kabila, how are you?
Oh, doing great, sir.
The
problem is that just like this Kenyan man said, that people with the leaders in power, they lack the necessary skills, and those who have skills too don't have power.
That is
Thank you.
Our leaders, they know exactly what to do, but sometimes it's things that it doesn't go to their they are more focused in politics than the reality. Otherwise, this in the Western world, this teaching and learning is not disrupted. Even from all levels, everything is going on smoothly using technology. But like you said, we have all the expertise, people, but yet when we have little problem, even elevators, you are looking for the engineer to fix, and you don't get them.
Yes.
You see, so I think it should be a national policy.
Yes. Definitely.
That's the only way out. I mean, now there are radio stations. I was once a community development officer. I've worked in remote areas. Everywhere they have what we call an information center.
Yes.
They have information center. So the way they convey messages. So I think it's not a challenge at all that we have. It easily could be done.
Good.
It's not a problem we should be facing, because even in the remote, there are radio stations everywhere.
Everywhere.
Even television stations now. Ghana is not that remote as we used to think. You go everywhere, there is a power there, and then they are using Digibox, and then they have access to Joy TV. Some have access to BBC, and the rest. So, in fact, coming to that, I don't think it's a sin. Though we actually have some poor households. But at least since we have information centers, we have the MMDAs, at least they could ease up in making this thing possible and feasible.
Good. We thank our brother, our friend.
Yes. So it's not a big challenge at all. That if they actually want to do, they can do it with ease.
Definitely.
Yes.
So thanks for your contribution. Thank you. So that is to emphasize that we can make judicial use of the existing knowledge, TV stations and FM radio stations nationwide, everywhere, where we claim that we cannot have access to the internet. Why can't we have access to TV stations, we have radio stations, so why can't there be a policy? Once there is a policy, then definitely, as I suggested here, right from pre-tertiary to tertiary level, from 7 a.m. to 12 noon is compulsory, no program except teaching and learning on our station. Definitely, to solve this problem of internet connectivity, poor internet, what have you, in the educational sector.
This radio and TV stations, what did they do? Mostly, unless the advent of alcohol, unnecessary movies and the rest, those are the things. But if we could put this thing into a proper use, we'll benefit from it.
Definitely. Let's clap our friend. Let's clap our friend Kabila. I like his contribution.
Yeah,
that's great. So you have to promote this. Whatever we are doing now, you have to promote it. You have to share it on Facebook. I have recorded it, so you have access. You can share it on Facebook, on YouTube, so that we see how we can change certain things in the country, particularly with regard to our education, what we are facing now. Because sometimes I do sympathize with you a lot. You see, I do sympathize with you, our students, everybody, even our children, particularly our children, primary school, even at the tertiary, look at the difficulties we are going through now. So even our children at the primary school, the pre-tertiary level, they will be facing a lot of difficulties that cannot be overcome. So we need to see how to help them to come out of this issue.
Right now, when are we writing our exam? Because the date has been changed twice.
Okay, that one we have to We have to get that from management or academic board. So if I get any information, I will let you know. But for now, nobody can tell you that you are going to write it tomorrow or something. Because we had some discussions as faculty members. So in case of any development, I will let you know.
No problem, sir.
Sir.
All right.
Sir.
Yes. Any question or contribution?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go on.
Yeah, I think for the issue of this internet, ICT as a whole, I think they need to embrace this technology, at least maybe from the nursery classes, like children, they need to, start learning how to use computers, learning ICT from small. So by the time they'll get to, some levels, like, I don't know how they call it in Ghana here, but from nursery, you start teaching your child, computers. By the time the child gets to maybe primary 5 or 6, by that time, the child has, developed, some nice skill. Giving the child a computer won't be a big deal again. By the time it gets to secondary, SHS, it's going to be easy.
Yes. That's
so
good.
What I'm saying is, I think they should, embrace technology more. And also, this talking about ICT too, people don't really consider ICT so much here in Africa. They think it's just, computer. They see somebody with computer, they think you are a fraud person. They just need to, embrace technology, because right now, without technology, we aren't be able to learn.
Definitely.
I'm coming from Nigeria, talking with my people over there. Most of them, they've not learned anything since this pandemic started. But me right now over here, I'm
you are learning something.
Learning, classes are going on. Yeah. So I think maybe if they embrace technology and accept the fact that technology is also powerful, I think they will be able to go further.
Definitely.
That is my contribution.
That's why we have to adapt the existing technology, what we have. Either you adopt or you adapt it. And in actual fact, yes.
So please, about the adoption, I think that
yes,
one of the ways that the government can help citizens to adapt is to make technology
cheaper.
Cheaper, exactly, very cheap,
Yeah,
so that
internet
you can't afford can find a way to also embrace the way technology is improving, because some people really want to explore, but they don't have, or they think technology is expensive.
Yes.
So if they can organize programs like for free, that people come in and learn about new technologies and how it will affect their life positively, I think that way it will help citizens also involve themselves in improving themselves when it comes to technology.
Definitely. Thank you. That's why it's very crucial to empower every home technologically. Now, not just be empowering the schools, just as I said, we need to empower every home technologically in Africa. Good.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, my name is Prosper though.
Okay, go on. Yes. You can go ahead. Hello, Prosper.
About the whole situation we just discussed, or you presented, I just want to present a little contribution.
Okay, go on.
Ghana, my friend. Hello.
Yes, go on. We have a minute to end this presentation, so be fast. We are listening.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Should you come back and continue the discussion, or we have just a minute to end the discussion?
Oh, sir, please.
Come up.
Again?
I have something to say, sir. Then we'll come back. We'll come back.
Okay. If you want us to come back, then you come back and spend just 10 minutes so that we end everything. It's almost all right, go on.
Okay, sir. Sir, please, I'm from BIT January morning, and in class you said that you will make us.
Listen, let's go and come back. You may not be able to end your what do you call it? Finish your question. So let's come back. Okay, it's time. The time is over.
Sir.
All right, thank you very much. So this is the presentation. You end here and then you continue in a minute or so. Thank you.